Welcome to the reading room. It's Sylvie here. Today we're going to do pick a card, and it's going to be about what your boss loves about you. And before we get started, if you like my content and you're enjoying the channel, you can support it by liking, subscribing, commenting, and also sharing the link. It's all good, and I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Also, timestamp down below. And take your time for those who are just joining me or you haven't experienced a pick a card reading. It's just a matter of choosing your group and going with wherever draws you towards, whether it's the deck, the stones, or the position. So even pause the video and take a nice deep breath and relax and choose. All right, so enjoy your reading. Okay, group one, let's see what's going on. So we have the energy of the reading here, and I've pulled out a few messages for a little bit, and also we're going to go with what your boss loves the most about you or loves about you, your personality. We're going to go into that, about your work environment, and also hopes and expectations, sort of things like that. So let's get right to it. So here we go. I'm just going to turn this over. Oh, we have the squirrel. So the energy of this reading is really ambitious. It's full of energy. But your boss seems to really enjoy your work, for sure. Like you work hard, you play hard. He loves that part of you. You're very person that's very happy, positive, cheerful. You take care of yourself, but also you make others feel good around you. Lots of good things here. You don't let distractions take you off your course, So you stay focused. You're very focused. You plan for the future of the company or the job or what you're doing. Future plans on how to execute what you are required to do. And says life will give you all what you need. So it's like it comes easy to you, or you have what you need to succeed. It's almost like you have a gift or something like this. And right here, this is about your personality at work, and it goes with the squirrels, and you're very strong and always willing to help, always willing to do what you need to do, and that's what your boss loves about you. It's almost like you have his back. He relaxes around you because you are a person that is calm and thoughtful. You also understand how things go. You understand how everything seems to work around you. You support the feeling of work. It's almost like everything comes in and it's positive, and the energy comes in around you, and you fulfill what you need to do, but also in a way that it brings the positivity to others and ones around you. That he can count on you. He loves that energy that you bring. That's what I'm trying to say. So that's pretty interesting. So what else do we have about your work? Because we already know that you work hard, But you have a good combination, the working hard and being cheerful and positive, and everybody thinks you're a blessing, He really or she really loves that you are liked by the other co-workers or other bosses. So let's see what else. Sounds pretty good. Easy to work with. That's what I'm picking up. Also, you listen to others, or you receive messages, or people are always confiding in you, and you seem to take it all in and everything. But you're not the one that's going to go out there and spread the gossip or spread the word. But you definitely are holding on to it, and sometimes you store it. So when you need it, you bring it out. But until then, it's tucked away. So, what else is there? What about your work? Whoa. Well, you do have a time when when you get quite hard on yourself. You are definitely someone who rushes in sometimes and takes too much on, but you're, again, you know you can do the work, you're able and capable, but sometimes you rush in and you take on too much, and then you get a little bit overwhelmed. And well, he loves that fact about you. Not that you get overwhelmed, but that you take on too much, or that you rush in and you take whatever you can, and you are so confident in yourself that you can do it. Even if it's too much for you, you take on the challenge and you go for it. So he really loves that about you. And also that even when you he kind of smiles. That's what I'm getting, is that even when you have too much on your plate and you're feeling quite depressed about yourself, he sees how much good that you've done around you. So he knows you're very hard on yourself. That's for sure. Like, it's almost like you have extreme on all, like everything you do is always to the extreme, or to the full capacity, So what does he expect from you, or want from you, or hopes? What is his hopes and expectations, I would say. So let's see. That's the other thing not to overlook, is that you always plan. You always know. Yeah, you always plan ahead. You know what you need to do ahead. I was feeling that, and so I was at the bottom of the deck. So that's good. That's good. Yeah, you have you will walk away. Or no, sorry. Yeah, you will walk away. But that's his hope, that you will walk away when things are tough. Or, that you're not going to hold on to it. Like, you walk away without stress or need to hold on to it, because he wants you to take care of yourself. He wants you to watch out for yourself. So he cares. He doesn't want you to hold that stress. He doesn't want you to take work home with you and hold on to it. That part he doesn't like. But he likes that you're challenging, but not to that extent where it upsets you. And he likes you to let that go, walk away from that, take care of yourself, and be healthy, and always maybe yes, fight for yourself and hold your own towards others and yourself, and respect yourself, and know what you want and all that stuff. But don't take it home with you. Protect yourself in that sense. He wants you present. He wants you there at work, ready and able, in good good mind, good body, good mind, good spirit, sort of something like that. Okay, so that's all about that. Let's find out what's going on with the universe. What are they sending you? You have the secret. You have the secret key to all what you need when it comes to work. It's definitely up to you, and you can open up all the doors. Like, so I wouldn't even worry about it. But not that I feel that you worry about it. It's just that you're very ambitious, or you tend to go to extreme for everything. So if you want something, you're going to really want it, and then you may also work hard, and you may also worry hard, but you're definitely obtaining what you want. Like, you have a goal, you'll be able to go ahead for it, and you're able to balance your life. Even if you play hard or work hard, you still balance your life in a good way, and you're loved all around. But also, you respect yourself and you love yourself. You know the good qualities that you have, and you know what you bring to the table, and you're pretty confident. And the universe says that is a good way to be. And if you're not, then they're sending that to you, because you should be not as hard on yourself, and you should treat yourself like you have two sides, right? You have the feminine side, the masculine side, and when you go to work, you tend to use that masculine side a lot more, and you forget about your feminine side. And with that is something that you need to take care of yourself. You need to take care of that feeling like you're not good enough, and need to take care of that you don't bring it home. And so that is something that you need to work on, if you're not already doing it. And if you are doing it, then that's great. I mean, you're there, and not worry about it, because you are definitely having some opportunities, and you're going to be able to handle yourself pretty good. Okay, group 2. Okay, group 2. So, yeah, so this is the energies, a little message for you. And we're going to start right off. We're going to touch base on what he likes, what your boss likes about, or she or he, the boss, likes about your personality. Also, how you perform, or what your how you work, or your work ethics and stuff like this, and also their hopes and their expectations for you. So so far, the unicorn. So you're full of possibility. You have lots of wishes, but you also start. You start something, and it just follows through, and it just grows and grows and grows. So your potential for possibilities are huge. You seem to know. It's almost like you sense, or you just know that that's going to work out, or that's what you should be doing, or that's what you should be touching. And it's also, well, there you go. It says beauty transforms you. When you're around in a good environment with around good people, you just blossom. You just go ahead, and you just seem to I don't know, you brighten up the whole room and yourself, and the work just seems to go with ease. So that's something that he loves about you, or she loves about you. And you don't bring the negativities with you. You either leave it at the door, or but it's non-existent when you come to work. And yeah, you go beyond ordinary and become a legendary. So that's what they see you as, your bosses, because I feel like for some they might be bosses, but definitely your boss sees you as you are given something, and you make it even better than what it was expected or given to you. And that's something that the energy of this card is like, you're so positive and creative, and also you just bring it, and whatever you touch or whatever you start, just it takes right off. Here it says you don't hold on, and there's not just one goal ahead of you, because the card was reversed, and it's just saying that there's not just one goal ahead of you. You got a lot of goals, a lot of work, a lot of projects, and you work on every bit of it. Like, I mean, you're not like focused on one, and think that, well, that's all I'm going to do. If there's other work around, you're going to do them too. So I don't know if you're working where there's a lot of movements or moving parts, I get, for some, or you need to multitask in some reasons, or there's a lot of details, and you pick up on all those details and you put it together. And your boss loves that about you. He loves that you're not going to leave it behind. You're not going to just ignore it, and you carry it through. And that's something that you're not a perfectionist, but you have this perfection around you when it comes to details, or when it comes to picking up the pieces that needs to be. Like, you don't leave things laying around, and just loves that about you. You're conscious about what's going on. The whole deck's reversed. So, you bring in the money. Your boss loves that. So let's see what else is there. What else do we have? Right here. So, and you jump right in. So, yeah, this is what I was saying. You're carefree, in a sense that nothing stops you from working. You don't hold yourself back. You just jump right in. But also, you bring in the money. So you bring in the abundance. So you either bring the clients, or you bring the projects in, or your work brings the company a lot of money, and your boss feels it. He either receives money from the product that's being done for himself, or it's the company, and then it's like almost like the value of what you do comes back on you. So it goes down the ladder. So there could be bonuses, or dealing with commission and stuff like that, because money trickles down. That's what I get. So everybody gets a bit, and because of you, there's a lot more of that happening. So your boss loves you for all of that. He's or she. They're not she or he boss. Well, they're not into a touchy feely emotional. They're more professional and more into the work is work, and we all get along. And that's how your boss is in that mode. So personality, he really looks at how you are at work, what you bring. So yeah, so more about your work. This boss is all about the work, all about the money. He loves as long as you do. Yes, but he has a special caring for you. He sees how good you are, and he holds on to you. You're the special one at work. You're the one that he relies on. You're like-minded, and almost like he's looking at himself or she's looking at herself. Your values and your wants and your needs seem to be on the same level. So they loves that about you. Your boss loves all that, and loves the fact that you are someone who is boss material yourself. You're able to take care of anything. You don't need to be supervised. You're definitely someone that handles himself very well. So he has a lot of confidence in you, and he's not going to think twice. And if there's opportunities around you, then they're offered or hopes you take them, because no one's holding you back. They're all going to support you. Again, here I go. I feel like there's bosses. So either it's a very big company or there's several bosses or something. But anyway, they support you, or your boss supports you. So if the opportunities come, they want you to have it, take it. They don't want you looking back, but when you look back, tends to love your point of view and how you see things. When you hindsight, when you have that and you assess, or you say, well, we should have done this or should have done that way, or that might have happened. Maybe we should, however you assess the situation, kind of loves the way you pick up on that, and then it just trickles to the positive. Again, brings more money because you're focused and also observant at what's going on, or you pick up on details that maybe others have missed it. I don't know, but anyway, yeah. So really, this boss is all about succeeding, production, money, So what is their wishes and hopes or expectations? Oops. Well, I feel like this one here belongs, and well, I'm going to read them all because I have a strong feeling when I was touching them. Yeah. Well, their hopes are that when things are tough, there's a give and take. So when things are really tough, their expectations or hopes is that you there's a give and take. Even if you're not sure how to go about it, that you will put the effort in. You definitely are skilled enough. You just may not realize how skilled you are, or may not realize your full potential. But they do. But they know that sometimes things are tough, and they're hoping their expectation is that there's a give and take. They're hoping that you will stick around and wait it out, and yeah, stay with them. Time is an essence, so time is important. The timing, or time for some reason your boss wishes time for you, so either time that you stay or time that passes, so you can get more ahead or move ahead. There's movement and time, so that that's something that they're again there. I feel like there's their boss. There are a lot of bosses, but they have an eye on you, so either they want you to join them, or they want you to move up, or they have better positions for you. But they're definitely looking into it. And if it's only one boss, then they hope you stay and ride out the time. So when things get better, you'll profit too. So something like that. Okay. Yes. Well, there you go. They're tagging you along. that you can tag them along. They're tagging you along, but you can tag them along. That's what I'm getting. They're good workers, they're good co-workers, they're good bosses. You definitely can count on them, just like someone that would be close to you, a friend or somebody. They are friends, but they're work friends, but they're also loyal to you, and they really enjoy you. So you also can obtain your wish with them. They are wise, but so are you, and you can definitely obtain what you want through being good with them, and making them happy, and making the work and the environment happy, and also you're going to manage to grow with them, and you also are going to succeed. Okay, group 3, let's see what's going on. So we have the energy, the cards, and we have a message for you, and also we're going to pull out more cards. One thing, we're going to look at the personality, what they love about you, and what they love about your work, your ethics, and stuff like that. And then we'll move right on to what are their hopes and expectations for you. So far, you have the sea turtle. Well, it says that you are a master of finding life's flow, and that's true. You go with harmony, you ride with rhythm, and you let things unfold in front of you. So your boss loves that. You persevere, you succeed, you do everything you need to protect and be happy. So you're very loyal, and you it's like a family for you, or you've been there a long time, or they treat you really good, and you feel that, and you're very feel like you're supported, and you support. So your boss loves that interaction with both of you. Yes, time. It's time to move, or it's time, or there's a lot of movement, or a lot of it has to do with time. So I'll pick more cards out. Fighting, yeah, and rethinking about fighting. So you tend to not, if you fight, or if there's an argument at work, you tend to weigh it and place it in the right place. Loves that about you. Like you don't, you may have spurts of upsets, or people get mad or angry, or someone, not agreeing, but it's in spurts, and it's handled very well. Loves that about you. So what else is there? Well, I feel like these belong, but not to this pile. Right here. Okay, yeah, decisions. Loves the fact that when it's time to do, when it's time to go, you're ready and willing. Even if there's like things you don't care to do, or or it may be sometimes it's good, but sometimes you have that negative side of the work, and you're handed to you, and it doesn't matter. You're going to work. You're going to do it. Just get it done. Don't matter, and it's going to manage to get done very well, and you have no problem, and you just move on. So work gets done, get accomplished, and sometimes it's hard. It's hard to decide what to do, or how to go about doing it. So it's not an easy job, and yet you manage quite well. And then even when you manage quite well, sometimes it's even more difficulties. It's like an unending mess, I want to call it, but unending, like it's always one thing after another, and even that you go right for the challenges, even if you're not sure, or you hesitate, or you feel like, I don't know how that's gonna work out. You just jump in and you go ahead and do it, but with thought. Like you are definitely logical. You're not just gonna do whatever, and it loves that about you. You definitely, there you go. when it comes to your work, you definitely pay attention, and you observe what's going on, and you take it in, and you weigh it, you learn from it, and then you go and you figure it out the fair way, the good way, the right way. You just don't jump in carelessly. No, they can count on that once you decided to learn something or do it or take it on, it's going to be done. It's going to be done right, and it's going to be very good, and it's going to be good for them, good for the company, looks good on the boss, looks good for you, looks, so definitely. And it's like they count on you, or your boss lets you, gives you a lot of responsibility and lets you handle it the way you see fit, the way you see how fair, or what it entails, and what's just, and but you flow, like, even when things are hard, like, you just flow right through it, like you're very protective of your work, but yet you're happy to do it. Well, and he really loves the fact that when it's negative, you just keep going, just as if it was positive. It makes no difference to you. Work is work. That's what I'm getting. So what are their expectations and hopes for you? I want to check that out. Their wishes. So you're at a crossroad, or you're at a spot right now where things are coming in, or you're going to be offered something. You're going to be offered, and you're going to have to decide what you're going to do about it. And so it's a wish of yours. It's a want. It's something that they wish you would have. It's definitely something that's going to be offered to you, and so they want you to take it. They want you to feel good and comfortable and move on, right? So either you are, I feel like for some that you might be leaving this job for another job, and they're saying, yes, we'll support you, or we'll help you out whenever you need, and you can count on us. And it's a wish of yours, and it's time for you to go and take that other opportunity. They won't hold you back. Or you're moving up in the company, or they're offering you, and you have to decide what you're going to do with it, and they're just hoping that you take it. So there's movement. There's definitely something for you for future. So let's find out more about that. Well, you're a very happy person where you are, and you make everyone happy, and the positivity just kind of swarms around you. But also, you have this way of having these little sparks of around you, that like sparks of energy that just carries through for everyone else and makes everyone else feel very happy. But you have this way about you that's very I don't say it's old-fashioned, but it sure feels like that, because it's contrary to what I'm saying, but it's just that I don't feel like you're old-fashioned, but some of your ways of working is, and that's sort of gone nowadays. Like, people aren't working to the extent that you are, and caring about their work like they used to, something like that. But there's definitely a decision that you must make. You started something, you did something, and now you're being noticed, or you're being offered, or universe is bringing you something. But it's definitely choices that you have, and you're going to do very well. You're not all that caring about leaving. I mean, for you, it feels like it's not really the best thing for you, or you don't feel like you could stay where you are, you'd be all right. But I'm gonna pull another card for this one. But it's definitely feels like you have to really understand where you're moving to and what you're doing to make sure that you stay happy, because things are really good, and things are moving along great, but your sun is upside down. So I'm going to ask, I feel like this this opportunity is really good for you, but if you don't take it, you might lose out, and that's what I feel. Or if you take it, well, anyway, I'm going to pull out more cards before I go on. Yeah, no, I figured that. Okay. So what I'm receiving from this card is that it's definitely partnership, and it's definitely really good for you, and really, but it's has a lot more knowledge, a lot more. You're going to have to figure out a lot more. You're going to have to either use your mind a lot more, study. So is what I'm getting is exhaustion. So you're just going to have to be careful on that. So it's not that it's bad, but it might be you might do so well that you need a break, or you'll be mentally tired. A lot of mind, using your mind a lot, and so it will exhaust you. But you love it. That fits you, suits you. So something coming up for you that's going to be really good, but a little bit difficult. But you have the support, and that's why they're talking about support. It's not like you're going to be alone doing this, and it's not like they're handing it to you and then not going to be there helping you along. So if you're moving up and don't know about this job, then your boss will be there, giving you all the instructions, or being there every time you need them. They're going to, I get the word, like they're going to baby you through it, till you're able to do it on your own, sort of something like that. Okay, group 3, let's see what's going on. Oh, we have the Ram. You have a lot of gifts. Your boss loves that about you. Finds you gifted. Finds that you're very smart. It says the power of your mind. I mean, you're very powerful. The way you are, you're patient. You can reach the mountaintop, so you can reach the top of everything. You never give up, and for some reason you have luck. Or good luck. If your boss feels that you're very lucky, and luck follows you around, and a lot of times things get done because of luck, but also that you're smart, and also that you persevere. But it's definitely luck is involved too. Oh, arguments. The way you think, the way you work out problems. That love is the way you go about managing to figure things out, or put people in their places, or line up things the way they should be, or figure it out. Problem solving, whether it's co-workers or it's actual work, or life in general. Just loves that about you. Yeah, you have this knowing, this way about you that you know things. This is success. Things open up to you. You are also, sometimes you have this, it's problems. Like sometimes you are drained. You are drained, or you have too much on your mind, So, but you know how to work it through, and you think you know how everything fits, and you just have this way of knowing things right ahead of time. You follow your intuition, but sometimes it brings you down, but not for long. And just loves the fact that you bring yourself out of there, or whatever situation is ailing you, or whatever it would, like I said, whether it's work, or co-workers, or personal. You just have this way of picking yourself up, and the way you think, that they're just like that. And you plan, also planning to succeed, planning to go ahead. You're an achiever, and you go after what you want, and you succeed it. Loves that about you. Finds you very ambitious. Okay, so what else is there? What do they love about your work? That's, you're honest, and you're not afraid to look at someone right in the eyes. So one thing that your boss loves about your work is that you face it right on, and it doesn't matter how strong or how quick-witted the job or the person is in front of you, you face it. So either you're a lion, or you're quick-witted, whichever one you are. But and still remains the fact that they just love that about you. They love the way you handle yourself, and the way you handle work, and you're very good at joining in and going for it, and putting your 100% inside. Like you throw yourself in, like heart and soul, 100%. and you're always at a fresh start, a new beginning. Like every day is a fresh day. Every day is a new day. And loves the fact that you come to work with your 100%, and it's like that all the time. That loves that about you. So what is their expectations of you? Or what are they, their hopes? Okay. Yeah, to be happy. Well, they wish you well. They wish you well for sure. Their hopes is that you are all right, and that you're handling yourself good, and then that you understand, and that they're there for you. Also, that you are going to move ahead, that you take your ideas and your plans and you keep going. It's almost like they want you to celebrate your life. They want you to celebrate your work. They want you to celebrate your opportunities. They want you to celebrate what you're going to do with yourself in your life, because it almost seems like you have a whole life ahead of you, or a whole career, or you have something that's you're just starting out or something, and you're already an achiever and succeeding a lot, but you're just starting, and they wish you well. They hope that you just succeed, and they want to follow that. They love the way you are. But you're just starting off, or at least in this career. And if you're not, you sure act like you are. Like you act like every day is a fresh day, so it gives the impression that you are new to this way, or you bring this feeling on. But I really feel like you're new to the job, or new to working. Could be that too. Yeah. Life is ahead of you is so wonderful. There's so much for you to obtain, and so much for you to get a hold of, or I want to say grab your opportunities, or grab what you want. But it's all ahead of you. It's all in the future, and you see it and you want it, right? Well, yeah. Take your time. Take your time and think about it exactly. You do have time. You don't have to rush in, and go in with calm understanding of what you want. Like you have time, definitely time, and there's lots for you to choose from, right? And you're also being guided, so listen to your intuition. You're definitely being guided, and yeah, there's a lot of stress, and you're going to go through a lot more stress, and so make sure that you like what you're going to go do, because it's just the beginning. It's going to get a lot tougher. I'm going to pull out another card for that, for the stress. Yeah, so what it is you're going to succeed, in you're going to obtain abundance, lots of money, things are going to flow in, right? But it always seems like it's not enough, and there's always more ahead, right? And you're going to keep on working for yourself, and you're going to keep on obtaining. So either you manage your own business, or you're self-employed in some way, but yet you work with a boss, but you work on commissions, or you're working in a place where they rely on you. But either way, or you get bonuses or something. Your performance involves the amount of money that you receive, but in a bonus type way, or commission type way, or self-employed. So I know this has to do with bosses, but it's almost like you work for yourself, and they contract you in, or they're offered. You offered your services for a certain amount of money. So yeah, this is only going to get worse, because you're only going to go for more. Okay, group 5, let's see what's going on. Ooh, the elephant, loyal and remember everything. You have a great memory. They love that about you. This is the energy that you bring to work, and there's a message. And also we're going to pull out more cards, and we're going to touch base on what they like about you, your personality, who you are, all about you, and also about your work, and what they like about or love about your work, and also your hopes and ambitions. We're going to go and play with that. So right now, Oh, no. This time stands still. Okay. So we'll pull out a few more cards to go with that. Whoops. It's about not leaving or not going anywhere. Something about you staying. Whoops. That was hitting hard. And also, I want to see what that is. Dreams. Success and dreams. So that's good. So, we have a few cards. I'm going to start with this. Your boss loves your leadership. Loves that you walk your own path. Loves how wise you are. Loves how you inspire others. Loves the outcome of any problems, how you handle it and what you do and how easily you achieve success. Loves about your memory. Loves that you're a big brain, that you remember a lot of things. You remember details. If somebody needs to know something, they go to you. You'll remember and you'll let them know. But love that you're planning to stay. This is the go card and decisions and different paths and it's up reverse. That means that you're planning to stay there for a long time and your boss loves to have you there. Wants you there, loves that fact that you're going to stay. This is walking away, leaving things behind. So you've left an opportunity to be with them, or you're leaving an opportunity to be with them, and it's two-sided. It's a double-edged sword sort of thing. Life balances by you staying, even though you could have left. See, here's your opportunities to go. And leaving them wouldn't have been a big deal, and you could have went, and you definitely would have been happy. But the opportunity in reality will make you harsh or not as good for you. It would have been pretty tough. So you stay and you left that opportunity, but in reality your boss is so happy, just loves the fact that you love them more and that you want to be with them. That is something that they appreciate and they find huge, and they're worried about you losing out your opportunity, but you know that you chose well, because this place is really happy. Maybe the opportunity that you're letting go, or you're not going for, or you're not seeking out to find, might have been something that would bring you a lot more power, but not happiness. Pretty draining and pretty upsetting. But so staying with them is sort of like a good choice for now. But you also loves the fact that you do beat to your own drum, so you walk your own path. And I'm pretty sure the elephant said the same thing. Leadership is your path. Oh, you're born a leader, but you definitely do your own thing. You're your own person, and if somebody doesn't like it, that's too bad. You don't mind, and they can be upset all they want, but you're gonna go and do what you want to do, how you want to do it, and handle yourself pretty well. And your boss loves that about you. You beat to your own drum, and you're pretty confident, pretty secure, and loves your personality. So let's find out more. Oh, half the deck. Look at Craig. So about your work, you are always growing. You're always learning and doing better. So your performance at work gets noticed more and more, and no matter how much you do, you always grow and get better and better. It's just well, it says here, achieve success, easily achieve success. You're naturally like that, and here it shows that you are too. You just flow right through that, and you don't mind the heavy weight. You don't mind working hard. You don't mind carrying the load. I mean, you just love your job, right? And then when it's time to rest, you will rest. You're not heartbroken by any means. You know that you can take your time out and recuperate, and if you become stressed, mentally stressed, that you are able to take a break. And the boss loves that and knows that you give your 100% and knows that you succeed. Don't mind that you take a break. Actually, when you go refresh yourself, and if it's mentally or physically, then you come back with yourself back in shape. That's one thing your boss appreciate and loves the most about you, is that you take care of yourself and you benefit them, also yourself though. So there's a message for you. Before I start what they expect, I just want to pull the message for some reason instead of waiting till the end. But you grow your own garden. You take your steps. You make your happiness. You make your life. So you're in charge of whatever's happening to you for sure, and you take care of yourself. You definitely when things don't suit you, you definitely let go of it and start over. You don't mind. You go through life like this. You change. It's all about what you want and how you want it and how it suits you. So if you stay, it's because it suits you, and you definitely handle things very well. And it's going to keep doing that. You'll see that you'll be able to manage anything any chaos or any upsets that come to you. You have a way of handling it, and you'll be able to manage and continue. There's nothing there stopping you. You don't see defeat or you don't see upsets as it's like if you fail, then you're just going to go and try again, because if you didn't fail, you wouldn't succeed, because it takes many times to fail. That's an attitude that you have. Like, you're not going to look at that in a negative way at all. You learned, and you're going to do better. So what else is your boss loves about you? That was spoken by the universe, by the way. This is what your boss is hoping for. Oh, hopefully you're with them for a very long time. Definitely. Oh, there you go. Partners even. Yeah. Loves the way your brain works. Hand in hand. I won't put that away. But yeah. I'll pull out one more card to go with that. Trusting you. Trust in your future. Trust in them. Trust in the company. Okay. So there's a few things. So there's three things your boss is hoping for you. One is that you believe in them and the company and who they are, and that you're loyal and they're loyal to you, and that you believe that, and they hope you believe that, and they want you to believe that. Also that you have choices. And yes, things are stressful or hard on the brain and hard, but there's so much choices ahead, and they hope that you see that and you understand that partnership is available here, or working hand in hand together, or doing things together. So this could be a partnership, and if it's not for now, it could be later, because you are someone that is great and knowing, and you just have things to learn, you just have things to learn. But you're going to be there, and they're hoping that you're going to be at the place where you become a partner, or there's partnership here.